Hey guys, what's up? It's Combat Saturday, and today's topic we're going to look at using the hands together in unison. Okay. Um, Now there are a few drills, a few training methods I want to go over, and they're really effective. Okay, but you always want to remember that your hands are never separated. A lot of people will think that, they may understand with their mind, but when they actually practice it, one hand will hit while the other hand is kind of dead or drops, or that's the worst thing. Okay, so you never want to do that. You always want to have both hands engaged at all times. Okay, so if you're punching and things, and the other hand is guard, it's not just guarded, and it's not only guarding your face and dead. You know, it's still alive, even if it's not doing anything. It's ready to go. It's the next bullet in the chamber. Okay, and as soon as one bullet fires, the revolver, then the next one goes in, and that's ready to fire. Okay, but there are some training methods that really help to reinforce that idea. Okay, and I want to go over those today. The first one is actually something which is taken from African martial arts. Okay, you know what? It's funny. African martial arts don't get enough attention that they deserve, but they are really effective. There's a lot of good stuff there. Okay, and don't forget that they've had like amazing warriors, over all the centuries from Africa. Okay, so one of these methods, this is actually called the Shackle Hands. Okay, and that's the rough translation of it anyway. And I learned this from someone, Master Bakari, and I think his family ancestry goes to either Kenya or Nigeria. But this is what they taught there. And what you do is that you train with the hands or the wrists always joined together somehow, hand and or wrist. Okay, so the basic method would be this: one, then I circle, and now I'm pushing this one. So you see what I did? Look, I'm pushing, so this hand is pushing while this one reinforces it. Then I circle around, and now I'm doing the opposite here. And we actually have very similar things in Chinese martial arts too, of course, which I'll show you in the ring in a second, right? But again, this is what I call like the oneness of all the martial arts. We have certain aspects of our bodies, and it carries over into all martial arts. I mean, we're human beings, right? We have two arms, two legs, one head, right? So that drill, if I do this, right, I could do a deflection and then a strike, for example, right? Deflect, strike, okay? And in there's that little, we call Wing Chun, we call it Hyun Sa, right? See? It's there as well, right? Deflect, strike, okay? And that's the basic drill. But from there, the idea is to flow with it, kind of freestyle. And it's almost like anything goes as long as your structure is good. So structure is good, meaning that your legs are bent. You can't see my legs right now, but because I have to focus on my arms here. But your legs are bent. Your whole body moves in unison. Okay, and you want to have that. So if I was to do that freestyle, okay, all right. So let's say I start here. Okay, when I go there, then I go. I can go into a pull. I can grab a guy's arm. I can pull down, right? Then I can go here. I can do a double palm, right? And another pull, and another pull, and elbow, right? And then boom, boom. See, boom. Hurling palm. We call it hurling palm, right? Boom, right? Boom, right? You see, I mean, nothing is wrong as long as you keep them joined somehow, right? If you want to go in this direction, if I want to do a backhand here, or a back fist, okay, back fist, boom, right, back fist here, or a hammer fist, right? That's a hammer fist. See, it all kind of goes the same. You see, it's the boom, boom, right? You just keep flowing, but the key is to have those hands joined together, okay? And look at this move now. Watch this. Right? In Wing Chun, look. Right? See, so there's that oneness again, all right? So that's the first drill, that the shackle hands. Okay, try to keep them and just make things flow. Okay, and doing that translates very well into sparring and other things, because it may not be exactly like that. It could be, depends. Okay, but the thing is that you're always learning to keep everything together. You're always learning to use your body together and always have your hands together. Okay, so I mean, if I do it like a back fist, right? I might do an initial parry and a back fist, right? Bum, bum, bum. But the hands are always together, right? Right. I know that I can't ever separate my hands. I mean, not a lot anyway. Okay, it may not be actually joined the way it is in that drill. Okay, but you're never gonna have one hand dead. You're always gonna have both hands alive. It trains you for that. Both hands have to be alive and busy at all times. Okay, and next drill is the Wing Chun Rattan Ring. Okay, so what we want to do here, and again, well, here your hands are not actually joined together like the shackle hands, but they're working together. They're separated by the ring. Now, the whole idea of the ring is that it actually restricts your movement a little bit. So if I'm doing like a punch, like if I'm doing a regular tan dai, it'll be here, right? This is a tan, a spreading hand, and there's a punch. Boom. So spread, punch, spread, punch, spread, punch, spread, punch. So in my stance, bam, right? Bam, 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 boom. So I use my hips. There's a full movement. But with the ring, I can't do a full movement. With the ring, it actually restricts my movement a bit. See, look, I can't go all the way because it's a ring here. But the thing is that when I do that, when it restricts the movement here, if I'm not careful, this will happen. Right? And you're opening up like crazy, and your instructor's all off, it's all sloppy, it sucks, okay? This is tight, it's almost too tight, okay? But that's what you want, because you want to reinforce the structure. See, when I'm here, reinforce that body structure. I'm here, here's my tan sao, here's my punch. There's my tan sao, and there's a punch now. See, so again, my stance here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember with the shackle hands, when we did this, right? Same thing now. Look, I'm doing this. Look, there's the Hyun Sao again. See? Okay? So, that will restrict your hands a bit, and then when you put down the ring, it'll go, but again, you're always accustomed to the hands working together, both hands being busy, being coordinated. Okay, so I do this. I go bang, palm. Here's my tanda, palm, or back fist. Let's say. Okay, it just kind of turned into that. Okay, all right. So I can do the same thing out the ring. I go bang, bang, bang. See, bang, bang, bang. The hands are always engaged. Both hands are always engaged. See, so look, slow it down. Here we go. Here's my tanda, right? Then I do a palm strike. But this will instinctively do a little jut sao, a controlling hand. Then I'll do, as I do the back fist, this will do a controlling hand. See, I always know to keep them joined together. Right? I'll always, it'll be my instinct to always, use the two hands together. Okay? Whether they're actually joined or separate, you're always going to be aware of them, and you'll always know that one cannot go without the other somehow. Okay? And that's the key with this drill. Okay? So those are the drills today. There's the shackle hands when the hands are joined, and then you got the ring here. Okay? And with the ring, you can use almost any technique you want with it. I think the best ones to use would be that tanda, the one I just showed you, and also the kwon sao. Kwon sao is like a tan sao on top and a bong sao on the bottom. So this is so I could be kind of jammed up here and go whoa, whoa, and then I can do a strike there. See, I can jammed up and a chop, jammed up and a back fist, right? Two, and there's controlling hand again. Look, I do my Kwon Sao controls as I do a back fist. Control pull as I do a chop, fak sao. Okay, so if I do the ring, same thing, right? Here, bang, right? Here, bang. Here, bang. Sometimes with the ring, it helps to hook this hand downwards a bit. Okay, to get that kind of juts out, or I mentioned before, jerking hand personality. Okay, jerking hand. Hey, that's the translation for it. Okay, so anyways, can't be helped. Okay, all right. So here we go. Here. So and bang, right? And bang. See. So it just kind of, again, both hands have to work together. Okay, yeah. And if I were to do something like that with the shackle hands, right? It'd be like, look at this. There's a Kwon Sao. See, they're still joined together, right? Join together, and then I would do that, actually, because if I want to do it backwards here, okay, how would I do it? I go to here and bang. See, still joined together, right? Again, this might not be literally how you'll do it, but it'll teach you. It'll teach you to always use everything in unison. Then you separate them, okay, to make it a bit more realistic, okay. But that drill, when they are together, it may be done exactly like that. All depends. All depends. In Bagua, there's a technique called a leading strike, where I will take the hand, and I might do a pull, and I will reinforce it with this hand. So look, shackle hands, right? See? So there you go. Shackle hands and the wooden ring, rattan ring. You can get this on Amazon for like 15 bucks. It's pretty as cheap as it gets, and it's a great training tool. And with the shackle hands, of course, you only need your arms. Okay? Just remember, keep your structure and flow, and there you go. These things all go a long way towards understanding combat and fighting. And remember something too. I'm just going to leave you with one little concept here: is that martial arts is more than anything else. It's all about learning yourself, knowing yourself, learning about yourself. Okay, if you know yourself, you can control yourself and things. Then there's a shot that you can control your opponent too. Okay, okay, you're controlling yourself, and then you can control your opponent. If you can't control yourself, there's no damn way you can control your opponent. Okay, so know yourself, control yourself, get control, understand what that feels like, what your center feels like, what the two hands feels like, and things, and then everything will kind of fall into place for you. Okay, and then when you spar and when you do pressure drills and things, it's like there's no one there. It's like if you're doing all this stuff and your structure is good and your awareness is good, you aren't too tense. When you get a person in front of you, it's going to be the same thing. Teddy Atlas, who was Mike Tyson's coach one time ago, he said the exact same thing. He says when you shadow box, it's and you really make it real in your mind. When you get a person in front of you, it feels the same. It feels the same way. I've done it before. I can tell you it's true. Okay. So, anyways, there's your drills. Hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, as always, let me know, and see you guys soon.